dragons of summer. Dreams are funny things. Be careful what you dream. They say it may come true. For centuries, humankind dreamed of space travel, of leaping to the stars. 200 years ago, the leap was made. 50 years ago, humanity came back from the stars, changed, and broken. The only aliens were our own restructured and mutated selves. The star colonies didn't work out. We now live together on an aging planet and do the best we can. They say that bureaucracies never change. I wouldn't know. I've only worked for this one.
Hello, OOS. How can I help you? I'm sorry, sir. You want animal welfare. I'll switch you.
Hello, sir. I've got the fish on the water-breathing mammals project whenever you need it.
Chief, can we talk for a minute about the Anderson tapes? Looks to me like the wrong database. Oh, and have a Danish. He just brought them.
Thanks. Oh, and Jimmy?
Yes, sir.
Don't call me Chief. Oddly enough, the ordinary things of life, eyeglasses, neckties, Danishes, poverty, seem to stay the same through time, while complex things like transportation change constantly. They call it Thompson's Law. The Organization of Omsbud Services was started to help ex-colonials reintegrate into society. It has been determined that clients possessing more than one head no longer qualify for duplicate education allowances unless more than one personality can be proven. No more bullshit. Since society at large wants to forget that an eighth of the population is in some way mutated or alien, and certainly doesn't want to pay to help them, it makes my job interesting. Hello, OOS. Frank's here. Oh, hi, Brian. Listen, are they serious about the personality proof crap? Do they know caseworkers aren't checked out on size sensors? It means for every application, they'll have to find a tech. And yeah, I know you don't make the rules. So what can I do for, the prosthetic face allocations? 198 credits per? That does sound high. Give me the code on that. No, I don't see a third level authorization on it. I'll tell you who you should network with on this. Bonita Krebs. She's exec 5th level at United Polymers. I'm sure she can get you a better quote. No, sorry, no lunch for me, Brian. I've got a 10 o'clock. Then I've got to wade through reports till 3.
Excuse me, Chief. We've got a problem out here.
Right, Brian. Look, I'll catch you later. Bye.
Let me go. I gotta see the head guy. I gotta see the guy in charge.
I've got the quiet gas. Hold him still. I'm Chester Franks, Regional Director. What seems to be the problem?
Goddamn paperwork's the problem. Goddamn runaround. Nobody listens is the problem. Crack a few skulls is the answer.
Marcia, are you giving a runaround to Mr.?
His name is Freeman Baxter, sir. And no, I wasn't. His insurance underpaid on a claim, but he wouldn't.
Too damn much paper. I want my goddamn money.
Well, why don't you tell me about it in my office? It's cooler, and we can talk this over.
Well, okay, but no goddamn paperwork. The point is, the doctors say if I go back to work with my hands burned, there could be permanent damage. But the insurance people says I should only get 1/3 as much money because I got 3 times more hands than normal. But all of me's out of work.
Yeah, I see. Let me try a phone call. Hello, this is Chet Franks at OOS. Is the supervisor there? Look, a client of ours, Mr. Freeman Baxter, is having some trouble collecting on a claim. No, that's Baxter with an X. And I'd like you to... I see. No, that's not good enough. What I want is your guarantee. He's checking. Here, fill these out, will you? The more information I have, the better.
Sure. I guess.
Phone calls very seldom work, but clients like them. Shoveling paper at a big company is infinitely more effective, but clients hate it, so you compromise. The point is, Mr. Baxter paid in his money in good faith, and he deserves good faith in return. We aren't going to let this drop. And sometimes you even get the job done. I'll give them about 3 weeks to absorb the message, and if you haven't heard anything, we'll try again.
Yeah, you bet we will. We really told those bastards, huh? You need more info. You just call me.
I'm sorry about that, sir. 1 minute, he was real calm, and the next, he was screaming. I swear I didn't do anything.
Don't worry about it, Marcia. Sometimes the title gives you an edge. Sometimes clients just need to feel they're having an effect. I called an assistant VP and gave him merry hell for 5 minutes. It probably won't.
Excuse me, Chief. She seems really desperate, but I've never heard this language before.
Well, sounds Martian to me. Or maybe Alpha Centauri with a lisp. Let me try the psi amplifier. She looks Regalian to me, and about 10% of Regalians are ESPers. A lot of them never learn to vocalize. What is wanted? Bathroom. Another triumph of education and experience. Now, if I can just be uninterrupted until I finish these reports, I may have time for a sandwich. Yes. Oh, yes, my 10 o'clock appointment.
I'm Ralph Morg. You wanted to see me?
Sorry, Chief, he pushed by me.
Oh, don't worry about it, Jimmy. He's expected.
Did I upset your little bureaucratic schedule? Well, slap my wrist.
I'll file a protest with your department if you bully my staff again, which is why you're here to see me, I believe.
Yeah, the review board reamed my ass good over the last report you filed.
Well, you attacked several clients in their homes, and when the caseworker objected, you threatened him with assault.
Hey, I was on a case. The Ginkgos looked like they might know something, so I pushed a little.
You shot up a wedding reception.
Look, I said I was friggin' sorry. You sit in your dinky little office and give me shit over what I do in the streets. Well, I could give a damn. I've lost 9 partners this year, and some junkie poisoned my hamster. I know what it's like out there.
That doesn't give you the right to threaten to make a man eat his own antennae.
I do my job, and if a few ginkgo feelings get bent, tough. Real tough. If the aliens don't like it here with humans, they can fly away. Look, I am rapidly tiring of your attitude, Mr. Morg. Whatever is alien about these people was caused environmentally. We are all human, and I will thank you to remember that while you're in my office. Hey, man, we're all garbage, and maybe all we deserve is a bullet and the sweetbreads. But I'm a better grade of garbage than the slime out there. So on the street, I decide who gets it till I get mine. I think perhaps your superiors would be interested in that philosophy. Don't bother. I'm all they got to do what they want done. They won't fire me 'cause they need me. Now, I ain't slept in 3 days, so I'm gonna scarf a steak, shank a whore, and catch 40. See ya. A hero for our time. What a wasted effort that was. Oh well, another hour and I'm due at a staff meeting. One thing about an eventful morning, the rest of the day is pretty quiet. Yes?
Chief, sorry to disturb you, but you'd better get out here. There's some kind of dinosaur swimming up the Detroit River right at us.
Continued. Dragons of Summer. Detroit, 2193 AD. Humankind went to the stars and was changed by the stars. Now, Homo sapiens consists of 27 different races, all trying to coexist in the crumbling cities of old Earth. Take a look at this thing, Chess. It's real. It's a real dinosaur. Well, if this is another joke, Sebastian, I'm going to be upset. Maybe it's a joke, but it's not one of mine. The Organization of Omsbud Services was formed to deal with the needs of a wildly divergent population, to keep the chaos at manageable levels.
My God, it must be 40 feet tall.
Some days we do that better than others. Holy shit. Well, the cops are there, so there's no problem. But still, I wonder if the thing could be a construct?
Maybe. Do you want me to image Parks and Rec and see if anyone got a demonstration permit for today?
Yeah. Just out of curiosity, why don't you...
Yeah. Bleep.
What the hell was that? Marcia, get me the mayor's office. Those things must have escaped from a circus or something.
Yes, sir.
You do remember that Section 12, subsection 27 of the Uniform Code of Office Management states that any unusual incident should be recorded by each witnessing party separately and included in the monthly supers report? Look at that thing go!
It's all furry. I didn't know those flying dinosaurs were furry.
Hey, where's the other one? It's gone. I do. Why don't you start on yours right after you get me the mayor's office?
Yes, sir. Do you think I should order second-level cerebrum scans for all of us in case there's a question of mass hallucination later on?
I think we can give the truth beam a miss this time, Marcia. Just the mayor's office, please. Lizards, giant, strange, frightened, help. Is all right, is nothing, all will be known. Be calm.
OOS? Yes? Yes, I see. Just a minute, he's right.
When you're done there, Marcia, would you please get me
The mayor's office for you, sir.
Sigmund El Fayed was the best talk show host Detroit ever had. As mayor, he's a shade out of his depth. Yes, hello, Mr. Mayor. I was just trying to. Yes, I've seen them. No, I don't. I was hoping you'd know something about them. No, of course, I wasn't suggesting. Damn it, Sigmund, this isn't my fault. What we need to do is minimize panic. I'll contact Washington and see what kind of resources we can allocate. I'll have my people work with you on rumor control, but we've got to know where they're coming from. Yes, I know. Shalom. Well, apparently there are 2 more flying lizards over the executive complex, and something that looks like a giant spiked turtle is trying to eat the plastic palm outside his honor's office. Marcia, get me Washington. I need to know how far I can go with this. Jimmy, call up all the info we have on file about dinosaurs and see what research is current. And Sebastian, I want you to pipeline with the police. Find out where those things came from. And somebody get me a sandwich. I have a feeling I'll need it. So long, Franks. I think I'll do me a little hunting. You know, ka-chow, ka-chow, ha ha ha. Jess, sorry about that joke. I mean, I haven't been promoted very fast, but it was just a stupid joke. Pretty rough joke, Sebastian. Yeah, stupid. I've known for a while Sebastian wants my job. Question is, do I use this to cut him loose or bind him closer? We'll put it down to poor judgment. What have you found out about the dinosaurs? Yeah, okay. The big ones ashore in Wyandotte, eating an apple orchard. There's about 20 of those flyers over Grosse Point scooping fish out of the lake, and about 5 things with duck beaks are browsing the riverfront. Oh, yeah, the mayor's pet just fell asleep in the sun by his desk. Did it work? Is he more loyal now? I can't see anything in his eyes. What about Washington? Any luck?
Nada. They either put me on hold or say the director will call me back. And he doesn't.
Let me try something. There's a special voice-activated emergency code that goes directly to the director's office. I hate to use it, but 9761 Hampton Charlie Victor. It's ringing. It's being disconnected. Jimmy, any sort of reference to dinosaurs?
Nope. Bones, of course, but nothing like this. I've looked under Pteranodon, Brachiosaurus, Ankylosaurus, Hadrosaur, all the various scientific names, the time periods, Cretaceous, Jurassic, so forth. All zip. Try dragons. Alrighty. Well, there's something. An operations title, The Dragon Colony, and a starting date. Today, 9 a.m. But no data file. It's being purged.
Then, that's the reason we can't get anyone to talk to us. Bringing these dinosaurs here was deliberate, and the OOS is somehow involved. My God.
The Dragons of Summer, Part 3, Detroit, 2193 AD. After the great colonization failed, humankind came back from the stars. Changed. The Organization of Omsbud Services was formed. We of the OOS are supposed to administer to the needs of a vast and genetically diverse population to make things better somehow.
What do we do now, sir?
I have no idea, Marcia. We don't know what this Operation Dragon Colony means, and we can't let it panic us. But if the OOS is involved in bringing these dinosaurs here, we don't know that, Sebastian. Rumors like that can damage this agency, and with communications down, we can't check with Washington. There is one route I can try.
Hey, who the hell in charge here?
I'm Chester Franks. I'm the regional director. And you're?
I'm pissed. That's who I am. Don't you people know the whole friggin' city's filled with dinosaurs?
We've noticed it, yes.
They're all the hell over the place. Big flying ones, little flying ones, duck-faced ones, even long-legged skinny ones that are running fast as shit all over the road. Not to mention the damn lizard crap over everything. And now one of those big ones with the 3 horns?
Triceratops, probably.
Yeah, one of those. Just walked over my cab. Walked right over it. It's flat as shit. What am I gonna do?
Now, that's a problem I can do something about. Sebastian, take down his info and apply for Priority 2 Disaster Aid. You got it, Chess. Was it solar or methane powered?
Methane? What's the city coming to? Giant lizards, for God's sake.
I can sympathize with him. Things have deteriorated badly since the first dinosaur sighting this morning. We've had reports of brontosauri browsing on the penthouses along Jefferson Avenue. Various domestic disruptions. Not to mention improvisations by some of the more enterprising citizens. There's still one call I can make to get some straight talk. Marcia, I want you to interface with the Office of Fire Management. See if we can't keep the streets washed down, or we'll have an epidemic on our hands.
Yes, sir, but according to Reg 236/5, we have to apprise another department Z working days before an official request.
Well, go crazy, Marcia. Surprise them. I love the songs the artificial intelligence at the Senate office building sings to you when it puts you on hold. Oh, what's this? All clients with corrosive bodily wastes above 9.3 volatility units must be provided with a list of public restrooms with neutralizing capacities. More goddamn paperwork.
Hello?
Hello, Senator. Chet Franks from OOS. Got a minute?
Chat? Why, sure. I've got a committee meeting, but, sure. What's up?
That's interesting. He sounds scared. Well, as head of appropriations, I was hoping you'd know about a project I was somehow never informed about. What's Operation Dragon Colony?
Dragon? I don't know. I really can't, Chet. There are some things you just can't ask about.
Funny, that's not what you said last summer when you needed me to arrange a nice quiet operation so your son's fiancée could have her vestigial wings removed without a lot of publicity.
This is different, Chet. I just can't tell you.
Fair enough. Suppose I tell you. There's only two reasons I can think of for this agency to be messing around with time travel. One would be as a weapon to sell to the highest bidder. I just can't believe that. The other would be to send people in time. Inconvenient people, say. Genetically difficult. Much easier to dump them in a colony before the dawn of history than to keep trying to help them. Cheaper, too. But something went wrong. And instead of sending, the Whatsis is grabbing big lizards and dumping them here. Am I close?
Chet, that's the most cynical, disloyal, and paranoid thing I've ever heard. It's lunacy. And you didn't hear it from me.
Damn. I was sort of hoping I wasn't right. Morg said I was no St. George, but there may be a way for me to slay these dragons. Jimmy, can you call up all the recently finished construction in the metro area?
Can do, Chief.
I wonder where Morg went. Nothing smaller than a city block. If they've set up a time hole, they'll need something big to hide the machinery.
No problemo. Aren't time holes illegal, Chief?
You bet. So's Sex Pepper, but it's around. Now, see if anything is scheduled to open last week or so.
Okay. No, nothing. No, wait. Here's something. An OOS-sanctioned methane factory was supposed to go online at 5 o'clock this a.m. It's on the river, about 5 miles from here.
So it's been working about 11 hours. What are its current stats? How much methane has it produced?
Let's see. It says here, none.
We've got the bastards.
We've got surveillance pods in the area. Do you want an image?
You bet.
There it comes. A lot of static today. That's better. You know, I fly by this place every day on my way to work. I never knew they were building it.
I think that was the general idea.
I can't see any people, Chief.
It's probably automated. Better security that way. I'm not sure what to look for. So that's how they arrive, unharmed. They materialize over water. That's a stegosaurus, another herbivore. I wonder why we haven't gotten any meat eaters.
It's probably the law of averages, Chief. I was just reading about it. In every population, the sheep outnumber the wolves by 20 to 1. Otherwise, we'd run out of sheep.
Speaking of carnivores, is that who I think it is?
I knew if I held on long enough, you'd bring me to your lair, snot bucket. Now, I don't need you anymore, so...
Oh, it's that cop, Ralph Morg. What does he think he's doing?
Think is probably too strong a term.
Oh my God. Do you think he's dead?
Now you bastards are in trouble. I'm mad.
No such luck.
This is it. This is where Ralph Morg wins. 'Cause I ain't afraid to die, sleaze pots. And when I die, you all die. And this damn machine goes straight to hell.
He wouldn't actually shoot that.
What am I saying?
Of course he would. I hope his audio implant didn't disconnect when he hit.
Morg, can you hear me, Morg? This is Chester Franks. Don't do it.
Only way, paper grinder. Gotta stop the lizards from coming. Sterilize it with fire.
Listen, Morg, if those idiots actually loaded the tank with methane, it'll make a 10-mile wide fireball and half the city'll burn. Millions will die.
You gotta break a few eggs, Franks. You never learned that. Ralph Morg and millions die to stop devil dinosaurs. Kinda like the sound of that.
Morg, if the tank is filled with the time projection machinery, we don't know what it will do if you damage it. It could pull molten rock out of Earth's creation. It could suck all the Earth's atmosphere back to an earlier time. Think, man.
Then it's me against everybody, and I win. Well, shit. If you're gonna bitch at me, it takes all the fun out of it. He listened to reason. I can't believe it.
Excellent. Nice save, Franks. Hi, I'm Ted Van Niles. I'm the agency head honcho. Since Parley Gibbons resigned this morning, there have been some shakeups in the agency today. Well, I can imagine so. Parley's gone. I know about Operation Dragon Colony, by the way. The head guy, and our beloved mayor, too. Somebody's shitting bricks over this.
Oh, well, that's good. You realize the need for quick, decisive action? The mayor has agreed that we bring in the army to dispose of the, lizards and...
Is the time hole still in operation?
It's being seen to.
That was another screw-up. Once the process was started, it couldn't be stopped, and it took us a while to tube in the experts to tinker with it. Now, the army will... No. What do you mean, no? I mean, I'm not going to have a firefight through this city, causing God knows how much destruction, just so the agency isn't embarrassed. I just won't stand for it. But, Chet, the dinosaurs are disrupting the city. People are terrified. They want action. And as leader, I must. Frankly, there's not much you can do about it. You're a pretty small cog, and if you raise a stink, you won't ever get to be a bigger cog. Get me? Marcia, Jimmy, come on, Sebastian, do you still have those sandwiches? Half a tuna fish? Why? Well, that was dramatic enough. Now, if those big winged lizards are hungry, this should work. Franks, what the hell are you? Eliminating the entire problem. You're checked out on size sensor, Sebastian. Yeah, but it's been a while. 3 weeks, actually. I'm not supposed to know, but he's been training in secret. He can't step into my job without psi capability. It's amazingly light. It must be mostly air. Slip on your loop and see if you can get a reading from Birdie here. Well, that's insane. You can't read psi from animals. Just my point. Sebastian, did you hear that? It said, I'm hungry, give more. All right, Sebastian? This is the tricky part. Will he see that it's in his interest to string along with me, so he'll be in a better position to replace me later? Yeah, that's what I heard, all right. Bless his ambitious little heart. What's this got to do? Read us the riot act on Reg 23.7, Marcia.
Okay, Reg 23.7. A regional director may declare a species sentient if one coherent thought is registered by 2 accredited psi workers. His ruling may be contested or validated through a panel of experts appointed by the governing board.
That's just a technicality. It's never been used.
I am declaring all sauroid creatures in this sector to be human and under the protection of the OOS. Further, as is my right in cases of emergency, I am conscripting the National Guard as an arm of the OOS to protect these new persons.
I'll break you for this, Franks.
Try. But for right now, you can either help with the cleanup or get the hell out of my city. I wonder how long it'll take him to realize he's beaten. How long has it been since they pulled Van Niles out of here? An hour, maybe? There's something very graceful and soothing about these creatures. They're easy to watch. Worth saving.
Chief, they're sealing the building.
All right. Did our guest leave in one piece?
Yep. The mayor wants a meeting with you, 10 a.m., to find a way of herding the dinosaurs into a reservation. Maybe downriver. Van Niles said, well, you can imagine. And I set up a press conference for 11. Chief, Sebastian told me, can't you get into an awful lot of trouble for lying like that?
If he can prove I lied, Van Niles can have me locked up for about 3 centuries. But non-sentience is damn hard to prove. It'll take them 5 years. And anything can happen in 5 years. Van Niles could die. I could die. And the dinosaurs could even learn to think. And Jimmy, don't call me Chief.
Right, Chief.
All in all, an interesting day. I hope nothing has eaten my car. The end.